I just saw a clip of this gorgeous young white man who's straight, who looks like he could be a top biller at any recruitment agency because in our industry and sales, it's mostly white males that they promote and put in front of the company. This man has everything going for him. Speaks perfect English, I bet college educated, complaining that he has it bad in his 20s and blaming and scapegoating everything that's wrong in his life and why he can't get rich on people who own rental property. That's his conclusion, is that, oh, people say that, oh, you should get into rental properties and that's why you guys are the problem. Okay, I have two things to say to people who think like that. The system could be completely stacked in your favor, yet somehow you come up with another person to scapegoat for your problem. You know who owns a lot of rental properties? Immigrants. Yeah, people that have come to this country barely speaking English, that come here with nothing, that work their ass off to earn every single cent. How do I know this? I come from a family of immigrants. I myself am an immigrant. We all own property. We all own multiple properties. It's not unnatural at all to meet immigrants with multiple property who get into the landlord business. Why? Because the landlord business, let me talk about point number 2. The landlord business is a nasty business a lot of Americans, homegrown Native Americans, do not want to do. Why? Because it's grungy, it's dirty, it's a lot of work. So what do successful Americans, rich Americans, people who have made it in this country, what do? They end up going into stock investing. That's what the majority of them end up doing. So then what happens? People actually don't have places to live unless you have landlords. Why? Because the majority of people cannot afford to buy a home. And that's the reality. The majority of people do not have the down payment, do not have the monthly rent, do not have a stable job, do not have good enough everything to carry the costs of owning a home. If you own a home, you actually know the cost of owning a home, which is why renting is actually a somewhat good deal, because you don't have to pay for all of those things that those hardworking landlords are paying for. So every time I hear someone blame their whole life circumstances on rentals and the fact that they're renting, bro, like, that's what everyone does. Welcome to the real world. You don't come out of the womb owning a house. It doesn't work like that. If a country was working like that, it would be called communism. If you look at people who've come out of communist countries, it ain't so great.